A study is coming to this city, and neighbors and at least one city council member agree it's long overdue. A trend of flooding in Punta Gorda has now triggered a plan for a floodwater study. Hello, I'm Amanda Hall.
And I'm Russ McCaskey. Now, Wink News has been leading the coverage of the flooding in Punta Gorda, and now we're getting a chance to ask those in charge what took so long. Now, Wink News anchor Liz Byro joins us now live in Punta Gorda. Liz, you asked the assistant city manager if people should stop moving to Punta Gorda, and she gave you an interesting answer.
Yeah, she told me, well, it depends on the individual and the risk that they are willing to take. Now, she told me this because she said there is not one solution that will 100% guarantee homes like this will not flood. And she said this because of the city's location, its relation to the water, and geographically it just being low to sea level. But here is the issue today. Neighbors understand the city cannot change the weather and they cannot raise the entire place up, but they do believe it can change its drainage system, which they call flawed. As the water rose, flooding the streets of Punta Gorda, homes like Debbie Wilson Clay's looked more like islands.
We had waterfront property.
Wilson Clay can laugh about it now, but as Tropical Storm Debbie passed through, she sat inside her home off West Marion Ave, holding her breath, thinking,
Here we go again.
During last year's Hurricane Idalia, she lost her car to flooding. And with their new floors barely broken in after ripping them up from Idalia's flooding, Ashley and Kristen Harris watched Debbie nearly undo all their progress.
We were within 1 inch of water getting in the house, but luckily this time we don't have to get it.
This is the reality for downtown Punta Gorda neighbors, holding their breath during any above average rain, and when the water goes down, feeling their distress falls on deaf ears.
You absolutely are a priority and you are being heard. I certainly understand the situation. I wouldn't want to be living where I had to hold my breath the entire time that a storm was coming.
Melissa Reichardt, Punta Gorda's assistant city manager, told me its new citywide flood study is the actionable evidence, but many feel it's long overdue, especially when the last study was done 16 years ago.
Our city budgets have been tight over the last years, and it just has been an issue of priorities. When this now has risen to a top on the priority list.
If there are design issues to the drains, like many neighbors believe, Reichardt says the study will identify it.
We're hoping to learn about some new things that may be cost effective that can be implemented quickly.
And when can you expect real solutions to be put in place? Well, Reichardt told me depends on what the study finds and what those solutions are. The study should be complete by October of next year, and then it's an evaluation and then looking for funding. I'm live in Punta Gorda. Liz Byro, Wink News.